What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome to the RNEWS morning show. And let's just jump into it. From r/politics, Kellyanne Conway to leave the White House at the end of the month, citing the need to focus on her family. Kellyanne Conway is the 557th person to leave the Trump administration since the beginning. I-45 chaos. If she leaves on August 31st, she will have made it 132 mooches in the administration. Her husband, George Conway, has made a similar announcement regarding his political activities. So I'm withdrawing from Project Lincoln to devote more time to family matters. And I'll be taking a Twitter hiatus. Needless to say, I continue to support the Lincoln Project and its mission passionately. Edit. There is no direct comparable number with previous administrations because no other list like this exists. What we can do is compare parts of the list. For instance, we can compare turnover in cabinet members. In every comparable metric, Trump's administration has seen the highest turnover of recent administrations. Too late, your daughter will still hate you. Citing being a rat who needs to flee the ship. Yes, follow Claudia Conway on Twitter or just look at her tweets. Within the last 24 hours, she has called Kelly a racist, homophobe, supporting a rapist. She also accused her of abuse and she has threatened to get emancipated. Kelly is a rat and will always be one. Her kid needs help, though. It's a good move by both parents. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News, MPs threaten to sue Boris Johnson unless he acts over Russian meddling in UK polls. The Russians have discovered the Achilles heel of democracy. Even the most stupid and impressionable get their one vote, just like a thinking, informed citizen. I think the wealthy have known that for a few centuries. Yeah, the internet just lets our enemies reach their sights across borders with incredible efficiency. What's up with Brexit? Still a crap show. A news article came out today saying that we won't be able to ship migrants from EU countries back to the EU, because we're not in the EU and don't have a deal or anything. It's to do with asylum-seeking laws and how we can't turn them away. Who knew that leaving the EU meant that we would still be getting illegals? www.independent.co.uk. I hate Brexit in the UK so much. RN. If we're smart, we'll give them legal status so that they have to be paid the same minimum wage as us, and their only advantage is to compete with British workers on experience. We're not smart, so we're going to take a few, underpay them, erode our own wages, and drown the rest. Does it bother anyone that Dominic Cummings used to live in Russia? They'll do frick all 100 times over. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News, armed with spears and bows, dozens of indigenous protesters in Brazil vowed to maintain a roadblock on a key highway through the Amazon until the authorities help them fight against COVID-19 and deforestation. Members of the Kayapo Mecranoti ethnic group have been blocking the road. So basically Avatar is playing out in Brazil. Somehow I don't think we'll get a happy ending. These guys don't have giant beasts to help them though. Not in the visible realm, at least. If I recall from my undergrad journey down the Graham Hancock rabbit hole, there were multiple fourth dimension being sightings in the Amazon. So you know it's true. Perhaps their other worlds and spirit allies are more real than any of us have ever been. After all, aren't we all just tiny masses of dust vibrating on different frequencies circulating through an infinity of nothingness? The eagle's emanations, right? You got any shroom? Okay, I know this is a joke because you checked out my feed. And my first instinct was to joke right back. But NGL psilocybin microdoses have changed my whole perspective and crap. Here in Canada it's technically only legal if you have received a medical exception. But even so, shroom dispensaries have sprouted up like shrooms. Lots of people are trying microdosing and liking it. Edit. Chained terminally ill to medical exception. They're doing the right thing. At what point do we say enough is enough with our governments? You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Joe Biden's speech even wowed his critics. Biden crushed expectations. Joe Biden's speech spread a speech. It's freaking great. Oh right, that's what a president sounds like. It's been a few years, I kinda forgot. In all seriousness though, I thought it was a great speech. He hit on all the right points and didn't hold back on outlining Trump's failures and told everyone what he plans to do differently. I even had watery eyes when he was talking about losing a loved one, and he spoke with the compassion and understanding that Trump is just utterly incapable of. Damn, Joe, damn, I think I might be excited about Joe. Damn, no joke. Gods, I hope he pushes more progressive agendas and surprises us all. That speech was really well spoken and put. His agenda is incredibly progressive. Imager.com. Wait, pharma companies get tax breaks for advertising over there. What the hell is your country? It's like a giant amusement park. But only the wealthy get to ride the rides. Everyone else gets to just walk around pretending they're having a great time. It felt so refreshing to hear complete sentences and coherent thoughts. Not to mention human emotions such as love and compassion. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news. Thousands of NYPD discipline records published by New York Civil Liberties Union after court order is lifted. History has shown the NYPD is unwilling to police itself. This statement right here, police and police unions should have no say in how they are investigated and policed, as well as what is and isn't their job or duty. They are public servants employed to enforce laws the public wants for the best interest of the public. Why would they be the ones to determine not only their job description, but the amount of accountability they are held to when they go outside the confines of their position? Edit. Yes, police are public servants. Saying, don't call them that because they don't act like it, is asinine. Instead try, that is their job description. We need to make them adhere to it. Please vent your anger at the root problems. A public servant is generally a person who is employed by the government, either through appointment or election. Examples include, among others, police officers, paid and volunteer, firefighters, health officers, the public works director and designees, city clerk and designees, code enforcement personnel, and other city personnel authorized to enforce city ordinances, statutes, and codes. I always like how these public servants don't investigate anything and only go after dumb things. When people say defund the police, I also think about all the crimes they refuse to look into. Because they're just lazy. What are my taxes going to exactly? I don't want my tax dollars going to anyone who refuses to work unless it's the police. American conservatives. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News. Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War trailer banned in China due to Tiananmen Square footage. Apparently they already released a edited trailer, so everyone clapping for them can stop now. Lol. How the frick do China manage to bully everyone so successfully? The influence they have is scary. It's called money, I think. Doesn't code regional lockout in China. Doesn't mean the company doesn't want to get some Chinese money. By some Chinese money, you mean a lot of Chinese money. There, FTFY. Done on purpose for free publicity of the game, as they knew what China's reaction would be and also what a non-China reaction to the China reaction would be, thus sparking loads of free publicity. Like this comment stream. Unbelievable 4D chess. YNSFW though. Makes sense. As an IT professional, I'd rather have my users watch porn than install Activision or a software Tencent has its fingers in. Edit. It was a joke. Nothing else. I am aware Tencent has a small stake in Reddit. You can stop now. And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like. And if you want to see more of the RNEWS show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNEWS show, and I'll see you tomorrow.